Researchers in Germany have looked at this. They actually found that drinking just 2 cups of caused an increase in metabolism by 30%. So, let's talk about one simple beverage. Unburden your liver by burning away harmful excess body fat.
Your liver is one of the hardest working organs in your body. It filters toxins, processes nutrients, and plays a major role in how your body handles fats. But when too much fat builds up in the liver, it can't function the way it should. That slowdown doesn't just impact your health, it can also make losing fat and maintaining your overall well-being much more difficult. Dr. William Li is a renowned physician, researcher, and best-selling author who champions the idea of using food as medicine. As the head of the Angiogenesis Foundation and author of books like Eat to Beat Disease and Eat to Beat Your Diet, his work explores how natural compounds in everyday foods can strengthen the body's defense systems and help protect against illnesses like cancer, heart disease, and diabetes.
Let's talk about what is a fatty liver and why is it harmful to your health. Your liver, which is located in a right to upper quadrant, that's on the right side of your body, just under your rib cage, okay, is your body's cleansing and detoxifying organ. And it's actually connected to body fat in important ways, meaning that when you actually store fat normally, energy, fuel in your body fat, your liver actually detoxifies any other things that are running around, but it doesn't have to contend with the fat. However, when you actually have excess body fat and more fuel being stored into your body fat, this is metabolic dysfunction, overeating, putting too many calories in your body is one cause of this, then fat can leak out of the fat cells, okay, out of your fatty tissue into your blood, and then your liver has to spring into action in order to be able to actually try to clean out the blood, and it stores the fat in the liver itself, so the liver becomes fatty, okay?
Let's take a moment to understand why your liver plays such an important role in weight loss. When excess fat accumulates in the liver, it can develop into what's known as non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, a condition that triggers inflammation and weakens liver function, which may lead to other health problems over time. The positive side? Certain drinks can actually help support liver health, reduce fat buildup, and even give your metabolism a natural boost. That drink is water. Water plays a direct biological role in liver function.
Drinking water is the most popular beverage in the world. Number 2 is tea. Number 3, I think, is coffee. All right. And clinical studies have taken a look at what happens when you drink water. It's more than you think. Like, water's good for hydration. All right. But it turns out that if you actually drink water, a couple of things happen. First, it stretches your stomach out when you're drinking water before a meal. And when your stomach's stretched out, it sends a signal to your brain, hey, we're kind of filled up here, so don't get too hungry. So you can actually blunt your appetite just by drinking water before a meal. That means less calories are going to go in. All right, so drinking water actually can provide that. The other thing that's really interesting is that drinking water triggers thermogenesis. Now, this has been studied. We believe that it's because there's temperature sensors that are in our stomach. So you drink water, glug, 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 goes down into your stomach, and sitting in your stomach, guess what? Water tends to be cool or cold. It activates the temperature sensors in your stomach, and all of a sudden your body goes, whoa, near my core, I got cold water. I got to fire up. I got to fire up to heat it up because I don't want to have a cold core. What does that firing up mean? Thermogenesis, all right? And so researchers in Germany have looked at this. They actually found that drinking just 2 cups of water caused an increase in metabolism by 30%. Increased metabolism by 30%, you're burning down fat. You're actually firing up your thermogenesis. Brown fat fights white fat. Good fat fights bad fat. You're burning down fat. And now you're actually in better shape. This is just drinking water, all right? Just to warm yourself up. Plus the idea of stretching out your stomach so that you're going to be feeling more full, so you'll be less tempted to overeat. Remember, the number 1 cause of fatty liver in this country is actually overeating. So this is a good way water actually helps to circumvent that, counter that. So now this whole thing about drinking cold water and your body having to heat it up to actually body temperature in order to not freeze your core, scientists have actually calculated this. If you drank 6 cups of water every day for a year, 6 cups of water every day for a year, you would burn on just to warm that water up, you burn 17,400 calories just for warming up that water. All right. And that's the energy equivalent of 5 pounds of body fat. That's what we're talking about here. Water fills you up as well, so you're less likely to eat. And then on top of that, it actually requires some energy, some fuel that you can burn away some of that excess body fat in order to be able to warm it up.
Water may seem simple, but it's one of the most powerful habits you can use to support your liver and your fat loss goals. Since the liver is responsible for breaking down fats and filtering toxins, staying well hydrated helps it work smoothly and efficiently. Drinking enough water helps your body flush out waste that might otherwise strain the liver, while also supporting the process of converting stored fat into energy. Even sipping cold water can give your metabolism a small temporary boost. Water also helps with appetite control. Having a glass before meals can make you feel fuller, which naturally reduces overeating and lowers calorie intake over time. On the other hand, dehydration can slow metabolism and may even contribute to fat buildup in the liver. By keeping your body hydrated, you help prevent excess fat from accumulating around the liver and support healthier fat processing overall.
The other thing about water, if you're actually dealing with a fatty liver, you want to really watch out for is to stay hydrated. Remember I told you that the liver's main role, big role, is actually to detoxify your body. And if you have liver problems, liver failure, or you've got fatty liver, and you are dehydrated, all right? Now you're dehydrated, all those toxins that are not getting purified in your body are getting concentrated. Now you're going to run out through the liver. That's going to be even more painful for your overall health. So staying hydrated dilutes out anything in your blood, okay, in terms of toxins, and is actually better and easier, and is a wise thing to have when you actually have fatty liver. In fact, that's just something that you should be doing anyway, is hydrating. But if you've got fatty liver, you definitely want to actually drink water to be able to prevent dehydration.
Water is not just a passive fluid, it is essential for many biochemical and metabolic reactions in the liver. Proper hydration supports the function of enzymes involved in fat breakdown, helps move metabolic byproducts out of liver tissue, improves blood flow and oxygen delivery to liver cells, assists in transporting fatty acids for energy conversion, reduces oxidative stress and inflammatory load, supports insulin balance and glucose regulation. When the body is dehydrated, the liver has to compensate for fluid balance. As a result, metabolic efficiency drops and the process of fat mobilization slows down. Hydration does not wash fat out of the liver. Instead, it creates the optimal internal environment for the liver to mobilize stored fat, process nutrients efficiently, support repair of damaged liver cells. This is why Dr. Lee emphasizes hydration as part of a broader metabolic healing lifestyle. Practical hydration guidance. Dr. Lee emphasizes consistent hydration, not aggressive water intake at one time. Suggested pattern for most adults: 6 to 8 glasses of water per day. Increase slightly in warm climates or during physical activity. Helpful hydration timing: a glass of water shortly after waking. Small amounts between meals, before light movement or walking. Regular sips throughout the day. Avoid rapidly chugging large quantities at once. Sugary or artificially sweetened drinks. Relying on bottled, sweetened, flavored water. Hydration works best as part of a balanced lifestyle, including nutrient-dense foods, fiber, movement, and adequate sleep. Water is safe for most people, but certain conditions require caution. Kidney failure or dialysis care, heart failure or fluid-restricted medical plans, severe electrolyte imbalance, any existing advanced liver disease. In such situations, hydration guidance should be personalized by a clinician. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who could benefit. And don't forget to subscribe for more tips on foods and drinks that can keep you healthy and fit. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video with more health tips.